like drinks and flavors and brain freeze. I've decided that I'm going to eat at every quick service location on Disney World property. But free will isn't nearly as fun, so let's spin the wheel. Alright, the wheel is back after that shock last week, but we are heading straight back to the parks. Very fun, very exciting. Which park are we going to? It is going to be EPCOT. Alright, very fun. Always a fun time at EPCOT. And where are we going? It's going to be Pizza al Taglio. So Pizza al Taglio is a walk-up pizza booth in the World Showcase at EPCOT. It's in the back of the Italy Pavilion. It used to be referred to as the em.n.emily pizza window because it was right next to em.n.emily. But in 2018, it went through an overlay where it was renamed to Pizza al Taglio, which literally translates to pizza by the slice. The most important thing to note about here is that it is a seasonal booth. It is not going to be open year-round. It's only going to be open like in the summer, during holidays, spring break. We're talking peak capacity times. I did add it back to the wheel when I realized it was open, and we're very lucky that we landed on it before it closed. So, let's go to EPCOT for my first time at Pizza al Taglio. Alright, we made it to EPCOT. We are going to head to the Italy Pavilion. According to the app, Pizza al Taglio is open, and I've been waiting like a year to go to this place. I landed on it like a year ago. So, we're gonna go give this pizza a shot, and hopefully it's just as good as em.n.emily, because boy do I love em.n.emily pizza. So let's go, let's head to Italy. And let's get ranking. Category 1, theming and seating. Alright, my first impressions on the theme, it is yet another snack shack. Again, I know we're really going for it with the snack shack. But it's pretty cute, it's inviting, it's got nice Italy vibes going for it. The rest of the Italy Pavilion is beautiful, so no matter where you take your food, you are in a beautiful environment. And sometimes I like to give point to the pavilions if you have to sit in it. There are some tables around scattered throughout the pavilion too, so you're really sitting immersed in the pavilion, so it becomes part of the theme. But in terms of the theme of the shack itself, it's okay. It's just a Italian themed snack shack, which is really cute, but I don't think anything to marvel at. So I will say there is a stand-up eating area right around the corner from the restaurant that I didn't realize existed until I was editing. So sorry about that. But overall, I don't think I can rate it high because it is just a snack shack. But I would like to give some credit to that stand-up seating area and the Italy Pavilion as a whole. So I'll give the theme a 3 out of 5. Now, category 2, food. Pizza al Taglio does serve pizza. Shocker there. Specifically, Sicilian-style pizza. Alright, we made it to the Italy Pavilion. I'm gonna go back there, finally get some pizza. I was looking at the menu online. They have a pepperoni pizza and they have a margarita pizza. I don't really like pepperoni on my pizza, so I think I'm just gonna get the margarita slice. And then for dessert, they have like a Nutella tiramisu that sounds fire, so I'm really excited to get that. So this should be fun. This should be cool. I'm excited. First off, we're gonna try the drink, the Frozen Wild Blueberry, which is a non-alcoholic blueberry juice slushie. Alright, first off, we went off script a little bit. I got the Wild Blueberry, which is just a blueberry juice-based drink. It's frozen. I was waiting in that line in the sun for a long time, okay? I wanted a refreshing drink, so let's give it a shot. That's really good. It's nice and sweet. I'm not a fan of blueberry the fruit, but I am a fan of like blueberry like drinks and flavors and brain freeze. I think it's passing. It's passing. Okay. Anyway, this is really good. It's tasty. It's plenty sweet enough for me. Very, very refreshing. And non-alcoholic. So for all my people who don't drink alcohol out there, for all my kids out there, this is great. I like this. Let's move on to the pizza with the pizza margarita, which is just cheese pizza. Next up, we got the pizza. Look at this. This thing is massive. This is more than worth the money that I paid for it. I think it was like $8 or $9. This thing is huge. The size of my head. We're gonna rip it apart, then give it a try. Or never mind. We're just gonna bite into it. We're not gonna be cowards, okay? This is some really good pizza. It's great, it's cheesy, the sauce has a good flavor, works well together. Again, it's a really good portion. Is it as good as em.n.emily pizza? No. Come on. Via is better, but it is still the closest thing you can get for cheaper and just a little bit more accessible than getting a sit-down reservation. So, yeah, I'm a fan of that. This is some great pizza. Didn't expect anything less from Italy. This is really good. Quick clarification here. Is it better than Terra Treats? I don't personally think so. But is it some yummy pizza that's worth the price and more accessible than getting a sit-down reservation in the Italy Pavilion? Yeah, it is. It gets all the brownie points in every category. And lastly, for dessert, there's the tiramisu alla Nutella, featuring mascarpone cream, espresso coffee, Savoiardi biscuits, and of course, Nutella. Lastly, for dessert, we have a Nutella tiramisu. I'm very excited for this. I love Nutella, I love tiramisu. This is gonna slap. Let's see. Hang on, let's try this. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the Nutella? There it is. That is really, really good. The coffee flavor is really strong in it, so if you're not a coffee or tiramisu fan, I don't think you'll like it. But I like coffee and I like tiramisu. I think it's so good. At first, I was like, it just tastes like a regular tiramisu. There's no Nutella flavor in sight. But you gotta find, see, it's ribboned in there. And you gotta find bites that have it in there. And then you'll get that Nutella with it, and it just blends perfectly. It's so creamy and delicious. That is so, so good. I'm so upset this is a seasonal booth because I'd get this eating around the world in a heartbeat. This would be my pick for Italy. Gosh, that is delicious. That's my favorite thing here. It's better than the pizza. It's better than the drink. This is so good. Good job, Pizza El Taglio. All right, my final impressions on the food. I think this is some really, really solid food. I really like the pizza. I think you get your money's worth when it comes to the pizza. I'm bleeding. That's crazy. I really like the pizza. I think you get your money's worth when it comes to the pizza. The dessert was really good. The drink was really refreshing. I really like this place. Once again, it is seasonal, but I think as long as it's open, it could definitely be a contender for like my pick in the World Showcase for where to eat because pizza's always good and this is some good pizza. And I think it's the best, some of the best bang for your buck in the World Showcase. So when it comes to the food, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, the pizza isn't as good as Via Napoli, and it's not as good as Terra Treats, which I recently said was the best pizza I've had on property, but it is still really good pizza and a really good bang for your buck. So I think I'm fully prepared to give the food a 4.5 out of 5. Lastly, did I discover something? Would I choose to eat here over the choices I usually make in Epcot? Yeah, I would. Again, it is seasonal, so I can't eat here all the time, unfortunately. It can't truly become the new norm in Epcot, but I will definitely be back here. Whenever I see it open, I think I'm going to come by. I'm going to grab some tiramisu. I'm going to grab a slice of pizza, and I'm going to... I think whenever it's open, I'm certainly going to grab some pizza, grab some tiramisu, celebrate the fact that it's open, and I think you should too. So whenever you're in the World Showcase, maybe poke your head into the back of the Italy Pavilion and see if it's open, because I certainly think I've discovered something. This is a really tasty booth. So Pizza Al Taglio clocks in at a 7.5 out of 10, placing it in 24th place out of 73. It's tragic that this is a seasonal booth, but that just makes it all the more urgent that you go and try it. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and send it to someone who you think might like it. But we'll see what's next.